The Castle That Refused to Sleep. English Story Level 4. Far out in the misty hills of Norwin stood a tall ancient castle known as Holdinglade. Its windows glimmered at night even when no candles were lit, and travelers swore they heard footsteps on the ramparts though the castle had been abandoned for decades. Locals called it the Castle That Refused to Sleep. 17-year-old Elin, an aspiring historian, was fascinated by the legends. Determined to uncover the truth, she hiked to Holdinglade one autumn afternoon. The castle stood proudly, covered in twisting vines and shimmering moss. As she stepped inside, the doors creaked as though greeting her. The interior was strangely warm. Dust floated like golden snow in the air, and faint whispers echoed through the hallways. Elin discovered that tapestries shifted slightly as if adjusting themselves. A suit of armor tilted its helmet politely when she passed. She realized the castle wasn't haunted, it was awake. In the grand hall, she found an old journal lying open on a stone table. Its first page read, "To any visitor who finds this, know that Holdinglade is alive because it remembers." Intrigued, Elin read further and learned that the castle preserved memories of everyone who had ever lived within its walls. It stayed awake so their stories would never fade. As Elin walked through the castle, images appeared around her like living echoes. She saw a queen pacing nervously before a coronation. She saw knights practicing swordplay in the courtyard. She saw children racing down hallways, laughing brightly. None of them noticed her. They were memories replaying themselves. But one memory appeared differently. A young girl stood alone in the castle library, crying softly. She looked directly at Elin, as if aware of her presence. The journal revealed that this girl, Princess Arwen, had vanished mysteriously centuries ago. The castle remained awake, hoping someone would solve the mystery. Determined, Elin followed the memory's path. She discovered a hidden stairway behind a tapestry leading deep underground. At the bottom, she found a locked room filled with old toys and torn letters. A cold sadness lingered there. Arwen hadn't vanished, she had been trapped, forgotten during a time of political turmoil. Elin spoke aloud, promising the castle that its memory would no longer be lost. At that moment, the air warmed and the room brightened. The castle seemed to exhale in relief, finally releasing centuries of grief. The living echoes faded gently, settling into stillness. When Elin emerged, Holdinglade felt peaceful, almost sleepy. Its windows dimmed, its halls quieted, and for the first time in centuries, the castle rested. Elin wrote down everything she discovered, ensuring Princess Arwen's story would be remembered. Holdinglade never glowed at night again, but now its silence was not eerie. It was the silence of a long-awaited dream finally fulfilled.